Blessings, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kelsey Crookshanks, a professional astrologer, intuitive, and guide, here to help you align with the highest potential of your soul and your life purpose. If you resonate with my energy, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Helps me out and helps my reach to those people who need my messages. If you feel so called to pay me for the service, the information to do that can be found in the description box below. I believe strongly in the karma of energetic exchange, especially as we move into the age of Aquarius. I affirm and declare what you give comes back to you in plenty. This video is for the energy of Capricorn. If you are a Cap rising, sun, moon, or north node, I intend that these messages are for you. If you have a stellium in another sign or a strong placement in another sign, I recommend checking out those videos as well. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I will be pulling messages for you, Capricorn, for Leo season and what Leo season has to bring you. So let's get an energetic update for the energy of Capricorn. What does Leo season want to bring our lovely Capricorns out there? Ooh, Ace of Wands, Capricorn. Good things are coming in. What else do we have for Leo season for Capricorn? Capricorns, this Leo season, the sun will be transiting your 8th house, so it might be a little bit of a rebirth feeling like you're have gone through a death, maybe in Cancer season, and Leo season will be really bringing you a rebirth, or maybe even a little bit more death, so that you can truly be reborn. I have an 8th house stellium, so I will note that death isn't anything to be afraid of. It is a natural process in nature, and everything in nature is divine and perfect as it is. So let's get one more card for the energy of Capricorn, please, for Leo season. It looks really positive. So far we have the Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, which is your card, Capricorn, the 7 of Swords, one of your cards, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like Capricorns, you guys are really starting this season off good, or well. I don't like to use the words good or bad, or because it all is what it is, right? And it's our words that we ascribe to it that make it so. But I feel like with the Ace of Wands, it's like the universe is really giving you something amazing right now. And a new path for you to walk is being presented to you. And I just feel so much abundance, so much opportunity, and so many amazing, joyful things are coming in for you, Capricorn. And even though it might seem a little dark, it might seem a little like I'm not where I expect myself to be yet. And as a Capricorn, you can really have like high, arguably too high expectations of yourself to perform and to be kind of like perfect. But there's no such thing as perfection. And you are so steadfast and so determined in what you're doing. Like you're gonna have success no matter what. So really take it easy on yourself. And this season, really slow down. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate what all you've done. Celebrate all that you've created for yourself. All that the universe has supported you in, Capricorn. Because it is truly beautiful and truly amazing. Like what all has come in for you and what you've been able to overcome and accomplish and really succeed in. Even if it doesn't look like how you expect it to yet, you've really come far in your life. And so applaud yourself, celebrate yourself for that and all that you have done so far, and know that everything you want to do, it's coming in. It's, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight of the deck. It is coming in. You have steadfast, you had steadfastness, you have determination, you have persistence, you have the ability to work hard at whatever you do and whatever you set your mind to, and you do have the ability to succeed at whatever that is as well. So just know that it's coming. Trust, surrender, have faith. Big messages of this season and of this time period as a whole for everyone that's alive right now. We're needing to really trust and have a lot of faith in what's coming, because what we see, we get so attached to what we see, but what we see isn't what is. And we really need to release our attachment and our meaning to what we see and stop thinking that that's what is true, because what's really true is you know, yourself at a quantum level. What have you created at a quantum level? And that's coming in, even if you don't fully see it. It's coming, like the Knight of Pentacles. It's bringing this pinnacle to wherever it's going. It might take a while to get there. It might not, the journey might not look how this person expected it to look. There might be a little bit of rough patches. They might break down on the road, and they might have to pick themselves back up and learn from that experience and learn what it takes in order to be able to do that, to keep moving forward. But you're so determined, Capricorn, like you're going to keep going. Of course you are. And celebrate yourself for that, because that's not everyone's experience, first of all. And second of all, know that whatever happens, whatever roadblocks are in the way on your journey to your destination, it doesn't mean that you're not getting to your destination. It just means your progress is a little slowed down, which is all a part of divine timing and the divine orchestration of the plan that we're all a part of. So remember that, Capricorn, and remember that you're still going to where you want to be, and you're still going to get there, even though it doesn't look how you might have expected it to. And again, celebrate. This big message is coming through for you to celebrate what you have accomplished and celebrate what you have created so far. You know, as a Capricorn, you often strive to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, kind of having this mindset of like, oh, it's not enough. I've done this, but it's still not enough. Like, allow it to be enough. Allow what you have done to be enough. And also, yes, know that more is coming in, but that doesn't mean that you can't celebrate what you have created for yourself, or it doesn't mean that it's not enough. It is enough. You are enough. What you have done is enough. So allow yourself praise for that and to acknowledge that in yourself, because it's a beautiful thing. And again, not everyone has the skills that you do to create what you have, Capricorn. So acknowledge yourself and who you are and what you've done and your uniqueness and what all that has brought into your life. The Two of Cups, I feel like, is just kind of reinforcing this message of like, this might even be a new love interest coming in during Leo season. You know, Leo season is typically like romantic, more romantic than other seasons, kind of in line with Taurus and Libra season, as those signs are both ruled by Venus. But Leo is ruled by the sun, so it's kind of like just a happy, joyful, romantic time where we feel like more aligned to connect with people. So you might even have a love interest coming in, or this might be you really learning to love yourself and to acknowledge yourself for all that you've done, and really standing in your ability to own your sovereignty and your power, and come from that place of sitting on your throne, knowing your worth, knowing what all you've accomplished is enough, again, is good enough. And I feel like that will just lead more things to you with ease, and you won't have to work as hard anymore, Capricorn. I feel like this Leo season, it's time for you to slow down. I feel like it's time for you to really allow yourself to receive more during this season, and really allow like yourself to just be fun and be playful, and like go out and do the things you want to do, and not have much attachment to like what it's going to bring in, or how it's going to help you succeed or strive for more. Again, like allow it to be enough, and allow yourself to bask in the celebration of all that you've created, all the fruit that you've been able to harvest. And the phone ringing is just confirmation of that. Like you really have created so much beauty and amazingness for yourself, Capricorn, and it's time to really celebrate that in you. And stand in your power and own how that's made you who you are. Okay, I did want to answer that phone call, and I feel like that's kind of a message that's coming through for you, Capricorn, is like, if the phone rings, like answer it, but don't go out and strive and force yourself to make phone calls or make things happen because you want this certain result. Like allow things to come to you this season, and really like how can you bask more in that energy of like allowing things to come to you and allowing yourself to receive. And this, I don't know, the Seven of Swords is kind of confusing me. This also kind of happened in Sagittarius's reading, so if you have some heavy Sag placements in your chart, check out that reading as well. Might be more messages for you there. But the Seven of Swords is just like in your reading randomly. I feel like I want some clarity for this Seven of Swords. I feel like almost this is you kind of a little bit of having this energy of like betraying yourself with your expectations that you hold. Yeah, it's like you have, so you have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups. It's like you've kind of neglected the needs of your inner child, I feel, Capricorn, and Leo season also represents like our inner child, and represents like our ability to listen to our inner child and create space for our inner child and have our inner child's needs met. And I feel like there might be some like inner child work that comes up really for you heavy in Leo season that you really need to address, Capricorn, and really like spend time with yourself in solitude to really be able to like you know, support this part of you that wants to be seen and wants to be heard and wants to like slow down and receive. And I feel like you have, with the Five of Pentacles, you've like left this part of you out in the cold. It's almost like you have put this part of you aside because, no, I need to work, I need to have success, I need to have these certain things. Like I can't play, I can't slow down, I can't receive, I can't do any of these things because I need to like force and work and like put my nose to the grindstone and create, because that's the only way things are going to come into for me. And I feel like that's such an old paradigm belief that isn't even yours, Capricorn. Like I feel like a lot of that belief system of that old paradigm that we're moving out of as we move into the age of Aquarius is really coming up strongly right now as on a collective whole. And especially for you, Capricorns, because you're so naturally gifted at working hard and like putting a lot of work into whatever you're doing. But it's also like you can't, it's, I don't want to say can't, but like it's just like it's not the most beneficial to always be in that place of like constant grind, because your body needs rest, you need downtime, you need to slow down. And I feel like Leo season's maybe gonna want to have you speed things up, but you really need to slow down right now and really relax and pamper yourself. Like invest in self-care, invest in something that makes you feel good and like fills your cup back up, instead of like constantly working or constantly giving to other people. Like how can you fill up your cup this season and really like stand in your sovereignty to be able to do that for yourself? This King of Wands coming out, it's like you need to own your needs, you need to own the power you have to create, and know that it doesn't require a lot of hard work. And I feel like that's what we're moving into. Yes, it requires work, it requires inspired action, and then those noises, if you can hear them, are just confirmation of what I'm saying. Is like it takes work. Yes, it takes action to meet our goals, but it doesn't have to be from this forced place or this overexerted place of like burnout where we lead to like getting sick or getting exhausted or like not being able to do anything because we just worked way too hard for way too long. And more moving into more flow and working with more flow and more balance and more harmony, and like knowing that you get to have that and the universe wants to give you that. So stop focusing on what you have been doing that's been living from the past, because honestly it's probably not working the way that you want it to. So it's time to do things differently. It's time to invest in your own sense of change for how you can operate more smoothly within your life and come into more of a harmonic, balanced place with the work that you are doing and the action that you are taking. And so I feel like that's what the Seven of Swords has to offer you during Leo season, Capricorn, is like just the reflection that you could be betraying yourself in this way by thinking that things have to be this certain way or have to have a lot of work put into them, and all of this kind of nonsense that we've been taught as a society that really isn't really how things are. Yes, we need to take inspired action. Yes, we need to take aligned action, but we don't need to take so much action that we lead ourselves to burnout or sickness, because that doesn't do anyone any good. And it certainly doesn't help you succeed at what you're doing if you're having to take, you know, like 2 weeks or a month off because to recover from how hard you just worked. Like, how can you create more flow in your life with your work? And the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like, is saying like once you really master your ability to do this, like you will get everything that you've wanted. The universe is like literally trying to bring it in. The universe is literally giving it to you, and you're just like not allowing yourself to really fully see it because you're so caught up in what needs to be, what needs to look a certain way, the expectations you have around something, and how you've expected yourself to create this certain outcome based on what you believe the actions that need to be taken are. And really, like, it's like, just allow, and you'll have your happy ending. You'll have everything that you want. You'll have this beautiful family, or this beautiful job, or this beautiful career, this beautiful, like, whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Like, it'll come in for you when you really, Hanged Man here, choose to see it from a different perspective. Like, choose to see that, oh, can I actually have ease and flow and grace in my life and still be happy and still be successful and still have everything I want? Yeah, the answer is yes. And creating from that place is creating from a place of true like power and sovereignty, because you're knowing you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to overwork yourself in order to gain what you want. You don't have to overwork yourself in order to succeed. You just get to have what you want because you do. Like, it's in your desire. It's your desires are in your heart for a reason, and knowing that you get to be supported in those, and the universe is literally trying to bring it into you, and you might be even like resisting because you think you need to work more, or you need to put more effort in, and it's like, you've already put in the effort, Capricorn. Like, you being you is like putting in effort, like, you know. So release your high expectations of yourself and allow what is to come in. Surrender, receive. That's what Leo season wants to bring you. And with that, I will pull an oracle card for you, a message, affirmation you can take with you during Leo season, Capricorn. Well, we got 2. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Yeah. What is your authentic truth, Capricorn? Do you actually really want to be working as hard as you do? You get to create. You get to decide. You're the only one that can do that. What is your truth? There's nothing sexier than your authentic truth. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Yeah, overworking, overexertion isn't coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of like wanting to prove or wanting to overcompensate for some type of lack that there is internally. So really coming back to love this season, Capricorn, and knowing that like you're worthy to receive as you are. You're worthy of succeeding because you are, and you've done enough work. You've put in everything that needs to be put in order for you to reap your rewards. And with that, Capricorn, I will leave you. Hilarious that the construction truck is leaving as I'm ending your reading. Because yeah, construction vehicles also represent work and putting a lot of work in. Those machines like do so much work. But the driver doesn't have to do that much work. It's just some pressing of buttons, and he just kind of flows with it. Once he gets it down, he knows it, and that's that. And so same with you, Capricorn. So I hope that resonates, and I will see you again in Virgo season. Much love to you.